Welcome everybody to Nine's Corner. If you're new, I'm Nina. It's nice to meet you. And if you're returning, welcome back, my dear friends. So, we did a reading on Merrick Garland in which we said, hey, he needs support. He's going to be looking for others. And here we are. The next day, he goes and says, we're going to have a special council and we're going to have Jack Smith be the head of it. So, I thought, let's deep dive into Jack Smith and see what's going to happen. Will he come out and say, yes, indict Trump? And will he do it as a nice little Christmas, New Year's, over the next few months? Like, not 6 months, like, yeah. And before I did this, I had to look up who Jack Smith was, and I looked at a picture of him. So I closed my eyes and I was just trying to picture, just using my imagination to kind of picture what's going to happen. And honest to God, I kind of zenned out and really got into it to the point where I wasn't aware of my surroundings. And I just pictured this white envelope being passed. And I see Trump just kind of slugged in the chair as if to say, dear God. And I don't know, but sometimes when you start to focus and you're meditating, if you allow your imagination to go, you may see something. So let's get into the reading and see what tarot has to say about Jack Smith. Okay, we're gonna do a Celtic cross because that's the best one to try to get as much information about all the players as you can. So. Jack Smith, main focus. What is the main focus right now for you? At the center, we have the Knight of Cups. So he's coming in with a plan to advance. And I get the feeling like for him, he already has all the information. And I think it's going to be a quick process for him. He is the Knight of Cups, so he has to depend on the king, which is Merrick Garland, to do his job. So with this card on the shadow side, I think he feels a little bit discouraged that maybe he's worried about whatever he says, what will the king do about it? What will Merrick Garland do about it? So even though he's going in and he's got a plan and he's ready to advance quickly, I think he has a few worries there. So crossing him, we have the Hangman. So here's a man who has the weight of the world on his shoulders. This is crossing the Knight of Cups. This could be higher powers kind of putting their thumbprint on him. Because the Hangman is sort of like a card of thy will be done on a spiritual level. But on a human level, crossing the Knight of Cups, we're looking at someone who is having to give in to the will of higher people. But he's there to kind of change the narrative. I think he's going to push for what he believes to be true. Underneath it all, we have the Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups, there is a focus here, but it's almost like you got to be really careful not to bite off more than you can chew. So for Jack Smith, I would say keep your focus on one or two things. Don't try, because I got this feeling, and we've said this in a previous reading, that is not just one thing, it's a multitude of things. So I think that he needs to go step by step and don't bite off more than you can chew. Focus on one or two things and then let the other things come afterwards. In the past, we have the Magician. I'm not surprised that we got this for Jack Smith. He is known to be a man who knows how to do things. He has all the abilities and all the things that he would need to do this job and do it well. In the past, he's very respected. So, be wary of the media, because anybody who does anything will be picked apart. And we're human. We all make mistakes at different times in our lives, and we can't be defined by them. So, it doesn't look like he has too much that we would have to complain about. But, on top of it, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Republicans, the Republican Party. I think that on top of it, he is thinking about the reaction of the Republican Party. He's thinking about the reaction of people in general. I think there's a almost like a frustration here for him, a frustration to gain support. Sorry guys, sometimes when I'm doing a Celtic cross, I have to stop and look at the cards and see how they're relating to each other, because then that brings other meanings. So looking at the cards, I was looking at the Ten of Pentacles and thinking, it's not just what Trump has done. I think the Republicans are involved, certain Republicans of note, higher Republicans. And so I think there's a money trail, paper trail that connects Republicans. So it complicates what he's doing, and that's where the pressure is coming from, the people who know that they're involved. In the near future, we have the Five of Wands. There's going to be a lot of people having strong opinions about this, and they're going to let it be known. There's going to be some scuffles. The really important thing for Jack Smith in the near future is to not lose focus. So I do think this connects with the Ten of Pentacles, where we're saying there's more people involved than just Trump and family and org. It's going to be other Republicans of note. We have the King of Cups. So for Jack Smith, everything he needs is being provided for him. He's got all the information. There's nothing being hidden to change anything. He's got a wealth of all the things that he needs to do his job. Others, people around him, we have the Lovers. Interestingly enough, and I think that, we're seeing that the Republicans, the higher Republicans and Fox News are all kind of going, little bit of a cold shoulder to Trump, and really kind of going, DeSantis. So when it comes to others, when it comes to people, just regular Joe, society, I think that the ones that are on Trump's side, this is a blessing in disguise. It may seem negative now, but eventually you'll see the real reality. So I think with this, if they do indict, it will really give people hope. And for those who were for Trump, the eventuality will be that they'll see that this was the right thing. So for Jack Smith, we have the Strength card. So we're dealing with a karmic period here. We got a number of major arcanas here. So this is a really important time, event, situation. And with the Strength card here, it is saying, hey, every decision you make, everything that you're doing right now, he knows it will affect the future. It will affect tomorrow. So there is a weight on him, but he has the strength. He has the inner fortitude. He has he has the power within him to do this job, regardless of any results. So the end result is, wow, we've got so many majors out. Judgment. Wow. I I think with all the cards that are out, especially with the major arcana and them literally saying, listen, he's the magician, I do think he will indict. I think it will probably be within the next 3 to 4 months. It could be quicker than that. But with the judgment card there, I think he's really worried about being defeated due to lack of cooperation. So the way the cards are laying out, it's like, I truly think, yes, he is going to offer up and say, this man needs to be indicted. I think we have to be cautious about Merrick Garland and what Merrick Garland's going to do. Because I think the overall feeling here is that he's confident, but he is worried about higher ups. And higher ups would be Merrick Garland, but then it's also whoever's pulling the strings on Merrick Garland as well. Because everybody has higher ups and pressure being put on them. Right? So let me take a picture of this so I don't... I'll take a picture of the Celtic cross and put it up in the corner so you can see it, because it's a really interesting reading. And I'm just going to take the picture and then put all the cards in, and let's just pull a card for Merrick Garland just to see right now if he was told by Jack Smith that, yes, indict, would he do it? Okay, so that's done. Let's look at Merrick Garland. What is the strongest possibility of what he's going to do? Because I do believe that Jack Smith is going to pass him an indictment. What will Merrick Garland do? What will Merrick Garland do? What will Merrick Garland do? Ace of Pentacles manifesting. He is going to indict Trump. Okay, guys, this is the reading in a nutshell. Jack Smith is going to indict, or he's going to say indict, and Merrick Garland, he's going to indict Trump. It's going to happen in months, not years, in months. All right, guys, that is our reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I have our unity candle lit for each and every one of us. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, and do all that good stuff that helps my channel. And until the next time we chat, cheerio and take care.